Hey guys, it's LEGO Maestro here, and welcome back to another episode of Hypixel Alert. Today we have a very special guest, the other Minecraft news hoster, documentary expert, Zyphon, the Penguin King. You guys, he's going to be with us this evening covering some of the stories. It's going to be pretty amazing stuff. I hope you guys are excited, and we've got a lot of news to get into this week. I must say, a lot happened on the Hypixel network. Hope you guys are ready. And without further ado, let's jump straight into our first story. Alright guys, so starting us off in the news this week, a YouTuber known as Intel Edits. I actually covered him recently on Hypixel Alert. And well, he got YouTube rank, which was a pretty cool deal. But he made a video about the rank that I haven't seen a single person do. Instead of talking about all the great perks and, being super excited, he actually talked about it being an unfair advantage. In fact, he made a video this week titled YouTube rank is literally an unfair advantage. And in this 5-minute video, he goes over tons of things in which he says basically give YouTube rank PvP advantages over normal players. For example, he says that when you have YouTube rank, Watchdog does not apply to you. And I can verify, I'm sure Zyphon can too, that's true. Watchdog does not spin around your head. And he also says he's not sure why that is because he thinks YouTubers should be treated the same as players. Along with this, he also says that all your hits register with YouTube rank as opposed to somebody who doesn't have it. In fact, I'm going to show a clip right now. Here's the test.
Yep. What, dude? Like, literally, not even, like...
And you can see on screen that once you start exceeding a certain CPS, your hits will just straight up not register. It's absolutely crazy. So after we did this, I did the exact same thing, but on my main account with YouTube rank. And you're only gonna see a small portion of the actual testing, but I spent a long time, maybe like 10 minutes, just pure butterfly clicking on my friend, and all my hits were registered.
Along with this, he also mentions the block hit PvP glitch, which probably tends to happen to you, or at least you've seen it happen to somebody else when you're fighting in PvP. They accidentally hit a block and all of a sudden they're not hitting you or you're not hitting them because of this glitch. Well, this actually does not happen to people with a YouTube rank. And lastly, lagbacks and rubber bands, they don't happen to people with the rank. And in fact, here's a clip of that.
So yeah, like, it literally... Yeah. Have not gotten glitched once a single time, but then I go on this account and there it is.
So overall, he basically concludes that PvP is much more improved if you have YouTube rank on Hypixel, and I can't disagree. He is 100% right. But at the same time, I think there is a specific reason why YouTubers are given special priorities in the PvP system. And it's because once you have the YouTube rank, it basically shows people that, look, I didn't get this rank by hacking here, okay? The people that hack, they get banned. Sure, there's an exception, one every 100 players or even one in every 50. But compare that to the MVP pluses and the VIPs and the MVPs. I know it sounds obviously very biased because I have the rank, but I think it's a good system, I really do. But obviously, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Anyway, you guys, for our next story, there is a new tournament coming up on Hypixel, and to tell you all about it, here's Zyphon.
On July 31st, on Twitter, the Hypixel server official Twitter account posted this tweet: "Get your carts ready. The next Hypixel tournament is Turbo Kart Racer. Be prepared for some real speed next weekend, starting on August 7th and ending on August 9th. And then in a forum post detailing all of the major information about this tournament, they reveal that there are 4 new items in the tribute shop: the Turbo Kart Racers tournament banner, the pack of Turbo Kart Racers coin, the Jerry horn, and the minecart. This is going to be a huge tournament, and as we all know, Hypixel only hosts tournaments every once in a while, so this is a huge deal. So rev up your engine, because this tournament is going to be one heck of a ride. Now back to LEGO."
Oh man, thank you so much, dude. And along with this, Simon actually wasn't even aware that they were doing a TKR tournament because, well, when the Hypixel network tweeted out about it, he actually replied to this saying, "Why?" I mean, this even has more likes than the original tweet. You can see it's pretty funny stuff. But regardless, I'm sure it's going to be great. And honestly, for any TKR fans like Zyphon or some other active players, this is probably a really big deal. So, going to be exciting stuff. Well, on a note that is not so exciting, you guys have probably heard of the mega co-op that happened in Skyblock, started by Time Dio and was heard around the network. He tweeted out on July 26th saying, "How long before we get wiped?" And ladies and gentlemen, just a few days ago, he tweeted out saying F, showing that the co-op, it's been obliterated by an admin. So it doesn't look like it's completely deleted right now, but for the most part, it is completely gone. You can't do anything on it. I know one of the admins was talking about possibly bringing it back in the future or something like it, but Man, I'm telling you, this would have really revived Skyblock in my opinion, and honestly, the community, and even the content on YouTube. I think people would have absolutely loved to see this, but you know, what can you do? And well, also in your news this week, speaking of TKR, there's actually a second thing that involves it this week, and it involves the replay system.
This week, they added 3 new games to this system: Duels, Blitz Survival Game, and Turbo Kart Racer. Now, each game has its own specific reasoning. Duels and Blitz are some pretty popular games on the server, and Turbo Kart Racers is of course having its tournament. So it is crucial that the admins can replay games to see if there are any boosters or cheaters, stuff like that. And not only that, but the replay system is now open to VIP+. This means that even more people can actually watch their games back, and overall, the system is now open to a wider audience. They say that they plan to support UHC and Mega Walls in the future. However, these are only planned and will only be used by staff. Nevertheless, the expansion of the replay system is overall very great, as it allows more people to not only experience it for themselves, but also to catch hackers and get cinematic shots of past games. Now, what's in store for the future? Well, we'll just have to find out.
Well, once again, Zyphon, thank you very much. I mean, as you guys can see, this is a huge update to the replay system on Hypixel. But ladies and gentlemen, for our next story, this is the one I know you all came for, one that is definitely going to shake Hypixel and ultimately Twitter in the next coming week. This is coming from Dream, Technoblade, and MrBeast. And it all started when this week, the Minecraft Championship Twitter tweeted out, announcing Team Pink Parrots, showing Dream and Technoblade on the same team, which by the way has never been done before. This is a first time occurrence, and it was announced in Minecraft Championship. And well, half an hour after this tweet came out, Technoblade retweeted it, saying that episode of the anime where the 2 rivals must team up against a mutual foe. And to this, Dream responded saying, and then they become best friends. Now at this point, there was nothing crazy, you know, the team had been formed and everyone was getting excited for it. But things went to another level when MrBeast responded to this tweet saying, let's see if that lasts after the $100,000 duel. And to this, a player responded saying, the what now? And MrBeast responded saying, if they're down, I want to have them 1v1 for $100,000. And well, just 7 minutes after this tweet came out, Dream officially retweeted it, saying, yes, hello, my middle name is Down, basically making a pun. And to this, Technoblade responded, saying, what a coincidence. My middle name is, which version of Minecraft is this gonna be on, because I'm allergic to shields? And Dream responded saying, the latest version of Minecraft, unless we are living in the 1800s. So you guys can tell, straight from the beginning of this possible duel, Technoblade instantly wanted to know, is this version going to be 1.8 so he can dominate in the PvP? And 3 minutes after this, Dream tweeted out saying Technoblade can't play a Minecraft version past a version from 7 years ago, Blade. And to this, a player responded saying, oh please, you know that 1.8 PvP is the PvP of Minecraft. Please state a popular server that uses 1.9 PvP on most of its game modes. Face it, 1.9 plus just isn't as fun as 1.8, also considering the use of the garbage shields and cooldowns. In my opinion, I prefer 1.8. And to this, Dream responded saying servers use 1.8 because of the performance, not just because of PvP. It's almost impossible to run large servers on 1.9 plus now due to performance. There is a lot wrong with 1.9 PvP, but there's also a lot wrong with 1.8 PvP, coming from someone who's very good at both. I mean, you guys can tell by now, the version that they are going to be playing on for this duel could potentially have a big factor in who actually wins the fight before it even begins. For starters, Technoblade is far more familiar with the old PvP style than with the new. The old PvP style, the one in 1.8, 1.7 in the past, is the one he used in Minecraft Monday and dominated. And for those that don't know what Technoblade uploaded in the past before he became super famous, he used to make PvP montages on Hypixel, known for being very good at the game at taking out top players. And although he's good at the new version, like don't get me wrong, he's pretty good, but he's much better at the old PvP style. And on the other side of this fight, Dream is known as a top speedrunner for the new versions of Minecraft, which naturally, as you guys can guess, use the new PvP style. So both sides have some real advantages in different versions, and as you can see from the tweet which I've already gone over, Technoblade clearly wants 1.8 PvP, and Dream, he wants 1.16. Now so far, there has been no reply or tweet from MrBeast about the PvP version, or the day when it's taking place. Now more than likely this will probably probably be around August 15th, which is the day they're teaming for Minecraft Championships. So maybe it's going to be the day before, maybe it's the day of, or the day after, but it's probably around that time. And as for the version, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see, but of course, as soon as there is any update on this story, I'll be the first to let you know. If MrBeast is putting $100,000 on this duel, you know he is dang sure going to make a video out of it. But anyway, guys, for our next story, this week, Skyblock Dungeons got an update, but to tell you all about it, here's the penguin himself, Zyphon.
On Thursday, the admin Jaya Varman created a forum post talking about the changes made to Skyblock Dungeon. He says, this is the first large dungeons patch after release. In regards to the 4th floor, there is a new boss named Thorn, and of course that also means new boss rewards, Thorn boss milestones, everything that comes with a new floor and a new boss. If you'd like to learn more about all the changes that were made, you can go to the link in the description. This is big news as Dungeons is one of the biggest parts of Skyblock. Now back to LEGO.
Man, obviously a pretty exciting update to say the least. And speaking of huge changes, this week ranked Skywars, well, this week the Hypixel team made an official Hypixel forum post titled Upcoming Season 53 Ranked Changes, and they said that for the first time ever, they are changing the way that ranked Skywars works. So in the past, obviously, you had a 1-month period where everyone grinded and worked and cheated and tried to boost their way to the top, at least for a lot of players. But now, they even called this out in their forum post, saying, quote, "We believe boosting and cheating is a little too rampant among the higher tiers, and while the anti-cheat is a constant battle for one of those, we think there might be an extra solution around for both of them. And this solution is to change the style where progress no longer resets during each season, but rather, now rewards are given through a much longer period of time instead of 1-month hustles. In fact, I'm not even sure why they would call these seasons now, because although there's some rewards and whatnot, for the most part, ranked Skywars is now a continual thing where people can constantly work their way up, and the progress is not going to reset." Now, as to the reactions of this forum post, you can see most people think this is a positive change. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a few milestones to get into to finish off the news this week, and to cover the next one, here's Zyphon.
On July 30th, the YouTuber Dragonhanx posted a tweet reading, "This wouldn't be possible without you guys. Thank you so much. I will shave my head at 100k. And here he posts a screenshot showing that he got the YouTube rank. Big congrats to Dragon. I'll give it back to LEGO.
Awesome, dude. Thank you so much. And obviously, huge congratulations to Dragonhanx. Keep up those parodies, man. Fantastic work. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got 3 milestones that are very similar this week. A YouTuber known as Scotteh tweeted out this week, "This is sick. Seriously, thank you guys so much," with a heart, showing that he got his silver play button from YouTube. And in fact, there's actually a couple other people who got their silver play buttons this week. In fact, the person who I'm going to hand off the story to, he's got a milestone of his own.
On August 1st, a YouTuber known as Zyphon posted a tweet reading, "I think they sent me your play button, Zyphonophagus, by mistake." Lol. I know, I cut that out.
No, I won't.
No, in all seriousness, thank you so much for 100,000. I never even imagined seeing one of these in real life. And as you can see from the photo below, Zyphon did indeed get his silver play button, or at least Zyphonophagus'.
What can I say, dude? Big congratulations, honestly. You've worked super hard for it. Your documentaries are very well made. And ladies and gentlemen, to end off the news this week, I also happened to get my silver play button. In fact, I tweeted out about it on August 1st, saying I'm still in shock. Thank you all so much for everything. Honestly, guys, thank you so much. I mean, I know I said it in the tweet, but genuinely, you guys, it really does mean a lot. I cannot thank you enough for all the support on the news. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for the news this week. I truly hope you've enjoyed this episode. Of course, you guys, before you leave, Zyphon's link is in the description, so if you haven't checked him out already, definitely do that. He has some great documentaries on Hypixel, general Minecraft stuff, and he even does news, so I highly recommend him. Thank you so much once again for watching this episode of the news. Hypixel are now over 105,000 subscribers, and I'll see you next time.